0.
That's so loud.
That's startling.
Jump scare,
Okay.
everyone.
I just start playing like MLG air horns.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Wake up. Wake the fuck
Welcome
up,
back.
Samurai.
To Samuraising New Moon.
Last time on Samuraising, Mitsuki, take us away.
Mitsuki was officially caught up to speed by Yutaro, who told her a version of events that magistrates have gone through, leaving out some probably unimportant details such as Sosei's blood magic and contracts and why things are happening, but he framed everything as sourcing from the Spider Clan, which isn't probably completely untrue, but it is what we're going with. Besides that, Mitsuki also attempted to try on, what is this thing called? The Demon Mask, which was supposed to feature Kuni Yotage, but alas, it had not finished recharging, so it simply fell off her mask. Instead, we went for a close second of the Kitsune mask, where she got to meet Sachiko, and the party could see her manifest as an adorable little fox thing. More things happened that session. Please help me. I swear I'm missing
I
stuff.
don't know if much else did.
Actually, I think
That's
that's
it.
Yeah. Can't recall.
Well, we are on the road again, at least. We are traveling on the way to the Lion Clan lands through the Scorpion Clan lands in order for us to meet Yutaro's master, a dragon.
This is true. I think currently you're only like less than a day into your travels.
We were like one day.
It's been a
Yeah,
day.
it was like that night.
It was like 12 hours, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys would be along like the border of the Crab Clan lands, the Bad Clan. We think. Yeah, next day, Mitsuki, if you wanted to try putting on the mask again, you could do that then, or you could wait if you wanted.
I'll leave this up to the collective vote. Y'all think I should wait or we rip off this mandate now?
Is the cooldown actually up?
Yeah, it's 24 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been up at like 3 in the morning or so.
Follow your
Fuck it.
heart, babe.
Start the
Mhm.
morning off strong. Wake up, have some breakfast, be like, hey guys, I'm gonna go make another friend. Which would be great.
Jesus
Not even that.
Christ.
Wake up, mask, then breakfast.
Ah, start the
Wear
day
the
off
mask while
awful.
eating the breakfast.
Do my precautions of leaving my katanas with the camp.
Sure, you don't want me
I'm
to
gonna go
second
with you.
You know.
What did you say, Yutaro?
You sure you don't want me to second you? You know. In case I.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
You want to join me? Sure. I have no opposition to that.
We could both wear the mask at the same time.
What if we
Second means
Oh my God.
after you commit seppuku, I will take your head so that it is a clean
Yeah.
death.
Why would I kill myself?
I don't know if it would be you who does it, but I would make it clean for you. And he bows.
What a gentleman.
I was just gonna sip his tea as you were saying this. Like, what level of weird flirting is this? Oh my fucking god.
You can come, but hold off on the head shopping.
Of course. I will only do what is necessary.
Just an eyebrow raise, and then
What the fuck?
Truly,
Goes
just the
to-
biggest, like, I don't know.
and just goes to cast her protections just to see if they work, because wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, right. So, stepping a fair distance away from the camp,
Nice
I put on the mask.
Lift the mask up. It's it on your face. You can feel it affix to your skin. It's like a suction cup, airtight, and you feel this power begin to flow through you. I'm not quite sure what gaining dark vision would look like if you're in just broad daylight, but
He's blind.
yeah.
You probably see the shadows a little bit or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like all the shadows
are
become
way
brighter, like the trees and everything. But yeah, like you're on edge for a second, and this power that you feel flowing through you is definitely odd, not a sensation you've felt before. But there's no sort of pain or anything. And you don't
I'll
hear anything?
she'll look around.
Look around. Your vision is a little different, and a little bit of your peripheral vision's cut off by the mask, but otherwise, everything seems normal.
I think it worked this time.
Try to take it off of your face.
Yeah, she'll try to take it off of her face.
Chet, the mask comes off. Power that was flowing through you ceases, returning into the mask.
Yeah, no problems currently. She puts it back on again.
What are you
Goes right back on.
experiencing?
The shadows are less dark. And there's sort of a weird power that I'm feeling. Very strange.
You don't see him?
To look around. Kuni-san.
Looking around, you don't see anything. You call out. A few seconds go by in silence. Yeah. Oh. Hello there.
Do I see him now?
No, you don't see anything.
I just hear the voice.
He's just
Yeah,
being
you
a
hear the
menace.
voice. It's weird because it doesn't sound like it's coming from any particular direction, but it doesn't sound like it's just like in your head.
Mm.
Like it sounds almost as if maybe you had like headphones on or something.
What are those?
Yeah, I don't know how to describe
That's
that.
crazy. When you have the a shell next to your ear, you hear the ocean.
When you're listening to a
We don't have
conch,
ocean
but
in
instead of
Yeah.
the ocean, it's a man.
Man's
Oh.
voice.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
much worse.
Hello there. Are you just a voice?
I'm also a mask.
He's so funny.
They made you seem a lot scarier.
I mean, I was probably somewhat scary when I was alive. I won't deny that.
I see. Would you mind answering some questions I have?
Guess depends on the question.
I suppose I'd ask, what do you know about the Spider Clan?
Well, I'd say most of what I know about them now, I've only learned recently. I thought they were destroyed a long time ago.
So, sorry, this is a question for Sam. Did you say that Kuniyotage practiced blood magic?
Yes.
Okay.
He practiced blood magic and he summoned an Oni. So it went,
Okay, right. So you're just using blood magic for the love of the game?
No, I studied all sorts of magics. But the lore, the secrets, I took a liking to it. Have you ever practiced yourself?
Magic or blood magic?
Blood magic.
Oh, never.
Is that because you don't want to, or you never had the chance to?
I guess technically both.
Very well.
You know, the whole blighted thing's kind of icky, no?
I see it more as a gift, but some do share your sentiment.
So you've learned secrets from it, you say?
You see, out of the corner of your vision, a figure appear, draped in a blue kimono, straw hat, katana at his side. Leaned up against a tree, pushes himself off. It's almost startling how it just appears. After taking a few steps forward, he holds out his hand, and you see this split on the palm of his hand appear as blood begins pouring out. And in the air, forming sigils and glyphs. There is much to this world that they do not teach us. Rules, forces, things we have access to that are much more consistent and reliable than the kami. As all these sigils and glyphs disappear and return back into his hand, You seem curious.
I am trying to understand much. What motivated you to work?
As you say that, he seems to like tilt his head to the right and to the left, and he begins pacing in front of you.
Oh, just pacing doesn't say anything else further?
No.
Okay. What motivated you to work with G?
Takes a deep breath in. Well, G used to be my master for a little while. Back before all of his people were massacred.
So you learned from him before he was on this warpath.
Nods his head. That I did. I had many masters over the years. I was always curious. He stops pacing for a second. He almost looks as if he's going to say something, but then stops himself. Well, that is until I became this.
Did G teach you of poisons?
Shakes his head. No, nothing of that sort. Such are to be unbecoming of a Shugenja.
Well, evidence would show he's quite proficient in them, no?
That he was. The Akiyomi family over the years and their status led them to be used as, well, let's say they did the unscrupulous work of the Tiger Clan. The kind that the Tor family wouldn't want to be associated with.
I see. So through all of your masters, you knew none of them to have even an association to the Spider Clan.
Shakes his head. Certainly not. I didn't even know of their existence until after I became this mask. Well, at least not their continued existence.
So I then understand G's particular ire towards the Tora clan. But I suppose what I'm trying to figure out is why the Spider Clan has a particular interest in Tora Sose.
He raises an eyebrow. Smiles. Like, well, that sounds like something you should ask him yourself.
He didn't know either.
Is that what he told you?
Here we go.
Well, yes.
He shrugs. It's like, well, all right then.
Kind of squints at him, not that he can see it through the mask. It's just like,
The real one.
so you, from how you speak, you believe that Dorosose should know why the Spider Clan pursues him.
Yetsuge's form flicker and then disappear. You hear this voice again. Well, I don't believe anything. But some secrets are not mine to tell.
Right. Well, it has been pleasant speaking with you, Kuni-san.
You're like, I think I'd say the same. You can hear in his voice, he says this almost like begrudgingly.
And she
You're a
sort of,
girl.
and she would just kind of bow respectfully in his direction to take off the mask. If you can.
Yeah, the mask comes off.
Here we all are with you only slightly away from fucking camp, having overheard
Yeah.
everything with your side of the conversation.
Yeah.
But like, you believe Sase knows why the Spider Clan is interested in him,
Yeah.
and then just dead silence.
There are a lot of pieces of that conversation that had Hayato internalize squinting.
Yeah.
Topping it all off with her not having any issues taking off the fucking mask.
I didn't kill him.
She's a girl.
She's a girl.
Girl.
She's a magic girl who's
Pretty-
interested in magic.
Pretty girl, put on my mask. Talk to me.
Yeah, Mitsuki will kind of walk back over to the camp and hand the mask over to Hayato.
Take it.
I'll try hat.
Yes, you seem quite capable.
I think he was trying to recruit me onto blood magic.
Yeah, typical.
Tracks.
What did he say?
About the blood magic?
Anything you care to share? I'm happy to listen. He says as he's like wrapping the mask up and tucking him away.
That is more reliable than Kami magic. And that we're taught wrong about it, and that the blight can be a gift, but he understands people who don't see it like that. Right. And he also said that Sosei-san should know why the Spider Clan is after him.
Little size.
Sosei just eats.
Maybe it's something to do with your lost memories.
You know, just for fun. Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah? Just for fun?
Just for fun.
19.
On a
At
zero.
who?
At who?
At who?
Oh.
Right?
Honestly, it's the collective of Sosei's silence and Utero's answer.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. Got it. Cool.
I don't know. Should I roll something in this moment, or like?
I feel like Sosei didn't do anything to deceive or attempt to obfuscate anything, just to stay quiet. It was Utero who tried to do something, so I think it should be
Yeah.
Utero.
I agree, because Sosei is very Tora clan quiet.
Oh, God, deception is the only charisma thing I don't have proficiency in.
Yeah, you're not good at lying, my friend.
Certainly not. Very good performer. Performative man, not a good liar.
Damn, which one's worse?
I think not being a good liar is worse.
I am proficient in deception. I think that's fun.
What could I add to this?
You don't think you can hit a 19?
What can I add to this?
You got this.
Could I add my resplendent regalia?
You're
Awesome.
traveling into your resplendent frigate.
No, you're traveling in pretty shit right now. That's awesome. I've taught you well.
Very much so. Yeah. We allowing that?
It's silk.
Well, I can't sleep in
Feels
my armor.
good.
This is bright in the morning.
Hold on. I might be able to assist you in some way.
Going once. Going twice.
Hold on. Hold on! Let me read my things!
Okay, well, I meant for the resplendent regalia. I'm not hearing any vetoes,
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Oh yeah,
prog it.
Tyler, you're allowing the resplendent regalia.
Is that what you sleep in?
That is what he would sleep in. He's not sleeping in his armor. He can't long rest if he sleeps in his armor.
He said the silk is comfy, guys.
It's
That
good for
sounds
you.
fair to me.
Oh my fucking god. I hear you, Leno.
That's hilarious.
Like as Utero says it, he just starts flexing.
Yeah, no. Before I was actually like, when you come out the mask, Yuto's trying his best to look very composed. He has like the one arm in his kimono,
The natural fit.
Yeah, trying his best. One arm in his kimono, very open at the chest. The other hand resting on his katana in case, he had to do it to her.
Yeah.
God.
Hearing the question associated, he like shifts his weight back, takes his arm out of his kimono so he shows off his chest a bit more, and like combs through his hair, thinking like, maybe it has something to do with your lost memories.
This is insane. Make the roll. Find out she's a lesbian.
I don't know. I wrote the GM. I have it set to public. Definitely not good.
Make the roll!
Did you get?
I wrote
you rolled a GM.
I wrote the GM.
What did you roll?
Yeah. Oh,
I
nine.
know what he rolled.
Roll.
Yeah, Yutero's very clearly nervous at the inquiry. He's significantly more nervous now than he was when he first gave her a run through of the scenarios they've been through. I don't think it's difficult to tell that he probably knows what Kuni Yotake is talking about, but he's trying to just play it off like could be anything really.
Who's to say?
Just saying.
Not telling us what you rolled is a demonic of you.
I said 9.
Jesus Christ, I wouldn't have even been able to help you. That's so tragic.
It's with me.
Mitsuki just stares at Utero silently for a good 30 seconds.
The way this man does not meet her eyes in those 30 seconds, just looking up at the trees, really like scratching his chin and beard a little bit, like thinking like, I don't know what else it could be, really. He might know more about you than you do.
And then she'll simply walk over, collect her katanas, and just start putting her stuff away. Because we got places to be.
I'm inciting her.
I'm also inciting her.
Because I have plans with this. Wait a second. I want
was gonna assassinate Mitsuki.
I want to see to what extent she is compartmentalizing this in her brain and truly moving on. If she's intrigued and wants to investigate, or if she's pissed the fuck off. Subtle body language, what the fuck ever. So let's fucking see. Guess I'll die.
Insane rolls.
Insight. These are insane rolls.
Crazy.
We have not rolled
my
above a
turn.
9. Except for Mitsuki. Not one.
So
I-
dull,
I-
shut up.
I wasn't gonna, but then I saw everyone else's rolls. I'm like, you know what? Sose will care
Surely.
right now.
Surely.
This is
You know,
sad, 'cause I
I'm
want to
gonna-
set up
I'm-
drama with Mitsuki.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna go get a drink with those rolls. Jesus Christ.
You know,
So, in a world,
Cat.
and
Mitsuki
these are
is
some big bonuses too.
quite unreadable.
No.
We don't know her enough to really understand what she's doing.
Holy shit.
That's
Roll
My
20
roll
said
was-
the girl gets all the good rolls actually.
It's fine.
That's fun. Not even gonna look at the mess that is Yutaro in this moment. I'm just gonna carry on to my business because
Once he sees her grabbing her stuff, he's like checking her out, looking her up and down, like trying to get a good read. If at any point she would like slightly turn her head to look back at them, he does a little 180 turn and goes to get the horses ready. He's like, oh, well, we move on.
We'll move on. Are there any seconds?
Seconds?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
We still have soy sauce. Oh, yes, we do.
Hayato, I want to have silent eye contact mental communication language right now.
yeah,
Just,
100%.
yeah, I'm just,
We want to incite each other.
let's incite each other.
They're having black woman communication right now.
As not black women.
There's my insight.
No.
Alright.
I don't know why I'm not allowed. Like, I'm like one more time. If I get another under 10 roll 20 just despises Hayato's insight. Fuck
Well-
you, roll 20.
Well, Hayato, what are you communicating to me?
Exhaustion.
Yeah.
Exhaustion in all directions.
Alright. Well, I'm unable to communicate beyond, you don't know what I'm doing of this, but he is doing a subtle nod of his head, and there is definitely a glance to Mitsuki. Whatever that means, who knows? Lol.
God, I hope you're gonna
but-
be messy. That's. You do a head nod. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I do a small head nod back.
Hayato's just like, I'm so tired right now. Whatever, man.
He's like, you got it.
The nod is go kill that bitch.
Yeah,
And you're just like,
You're not-
yes.
yeah.
The dog
You
is
know?
like
That solves so many problems already.
that one scene from Happy Friends where it's like, Jerry, we are so fucked.
This is about to be a long road trip.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Riding in complete silence for the rest of the day.
No, not at all. I'm actively making conversation with this bitch. I want to learn about her. I would never refer to you as a bitch to your face, I promise.
To your face.
Hayato says bitch endearingly.
Endearingly.
Like,
Yeah, Sosei's a bitch. Like, what are we talking about?
Just
God.
like
Drew!
our fucking little
Parentheses
road
slur.
travels. Fucking is Hayato and Yutaro like the primary? Are they the talkers? And Mitsuki's just kind of like talking with them as they go. What is this looking like?
Hey, what is the vibes?
Itaro probably plays the flute as they travel along, giving them a little music. Whenever they're not chattering, he is a yapper, so he will just tell stories of shit he's been through, shit he's seen, people he's met.
So you never
I'd
got to tell
say-
Mitsuki about your wife.
I say
Make no such mention.
Mitsuki is very receptive and talkative to everyone, but when Yutaro says things, it's very short and curt answers.
Damn, that's so crazy. That's fun. Love that.
But Mitsuki's treating Sosei great.
Oh, I just assumed Sosei wasn't even gonna try and talk to her, but if he does,
You're correct.
I love the idea that everyone is just Hayato and Alto.
You think Alto's talking? He's too busy.
I know. So everyone is in fact Hayato.
Yeah.
yeah.
Alto does not make talk. He is a focused dog.
Okay. All right, bud. Right.
Ready? Well, unless there's anything important to be discussed here.
You know, we could do this in an RP, or we could do this in session later. Would you enjoy an Alto Mitsuki talk? What is your vibe?
Absolutely, I would enjoy one of those.
You want to do it in session, or you want to write it later?
Drama now.
We do have met.
Be like, pull Alto aside and be like, this Yuto motherfucker is not real.
He lied to me, and I know he lied to me.
Did he lie to you too?
Is he a male manipulator?
I think he's performative.
Stop.
I'm absolutely down for in session. Just
All right. Next camp, we're night 2. We're out. We're doing our thing. We're settling down. Kind of gonna nod in Mitsuki's direction, like, "Hey, would you want to help me scope out the area? Make sure it's secure. Grab anything, firewood, etc."
of course.
Nod. I'm not making a secret of this. This is just being said simply to everyone, by the way.
He'll follow along.
Alright, like, let me take a big sip of my beer.
Gotta prepare yourself for this.
I'm gonna get a little ways in the camp. kind of do our thing. So, Mitsuki, how are you enjoying your time with this lovely band of magistrate? First impressions, thoughts?
Might be a bit early for me to develop too many opinions. I haven't fought alongside any of y'all yet.
I don't think it's ever too early. I think you will have got some first impressions as it is. You wouldn't be with us if you weren't capable. What's your instinctual read? What do you think so far?
Uh, hmm. Hida-san. I suppose you all have seen more than me, but it feels premature. But I say Hida-san seems overly cautious. Dora-san seems overly quiet. Matsu-san seems overly talkative.
I'll refrain from asking
This is,
me unless you would like to share it.
I'll share. You kind of like will put her hand to her chin as she's thinking. You seem dependable.
Perhaps.
Not that the others don't seem dependable,
Right.
but you seem to have neither underestimated my capabilities or while also have been there to watch my back.
I was in your position at one point, orienting with this group of people, though my circumstances were different. I got to meet them under the influence of liquor, got to witness them all fighting each other in these tournaments, performing this whole show of a thing. So I got a radically different read on everyone. But Sosei keeps his mouth shut when he doesn't want people to read him. Yusuro fills the silence so you can't read him. And Ayato plays with and twists words so that you have no idea what to even read of him or know to read. I'll keep it straight with you. There are secrets upon secrets among every single individual in this group. Hayato's got them, Yusuro's got them, Sosei's got them. I don't know them all right now, to be totally honest. For whatever reason, and I have my own secrets, as I'm sure your own, we're entitled to them.
Of course, everyone is entitled to their secrets
But
until they are relevant to the mission, no?
he smirks. That was me, one of the first nights interacting with Sosei. And he kind of sighs and runs his hands through his hair. I will advise you as gently as I can without airing secrets that are not mine to air. If you dig into people's business, their business becomes your business. Their struggles, their problems, you will find that they will implicate you and they will take you on. And to an extent, I believe everyone is currently trying to shelter you from the burden that you're collectively sharing currently. I don't know how long it'll last. I'd like to be the one to tell you, but I'm pretty sure they would all slit my throat.
I did not join the Jade Magistrates to be sheltered.
I know. Nor I. It's less a matter of you, and it's more as a matter of self-interest, pride, handling your own problems, that sort of thing. I think you get that.
I do. Which is why, at some point, I intend to speak to Dora-san.
Here's my recommendation when dealing with him. Don't speak as if you're dancing around a subject. He prefers direct and he prefers blunt. It may put him on guard initially, but he does well with direct communication, meeting him where he's at. That's when he starts talking. I'm sure you're very capable of figuring it out on your own, but just to give you a little bit of insight of how to approach that particular conundrum he has.
And a smile to him. Thank you, Asobi-san.
Nuts.
There's
Call me.
a reason that Ayato-san. There's a reason I said you were dependable.
That's what I hoped to be when I joined the magistrate. I don't know if anyone else here quite finds me as dependable, but I would like to go forward with that. And you? Let's be fair. You read me, I'll read you. You're clearly trying to find your footing. You're orienting. You're familiar enough with social dynamics, with game orienting. You're keeping yourself small right now, and that's obvious. You're not going to keep yourself small for long, though. I know it.
That, I mean, yeah, that read catches her off guard. Where, just for a moment, Ayato would see the mask slip a bit. Oh, just sort of a lethality in her gaze. Not like directed at him, but just more so like the social mask that she has put on. But yeah, but her smile returns and she just shrugs. I was told to make a good impression.
Wield your impressions as I'm sure you wield your blades. Drop it when it serves you best. I think you'll get quite a reaction, however you choose to game it. Genuinely, I'm happy to have you here. And rather than like meeting her with lethal kind of smirky eyes, he actually is kind of softer. He's actually kind of like unwinding. He's untense. This is one of the first times, like, in a very social, like, friendly sense, he's kind of just being relaxed and actually talking around her.
Sort of seeing that shift in body language, she'll kind of also relax a bit and then actually start looking to complete the task that we said we were going to do and look for good firewood.
Oh yeah. I didn't stir the pot that bad.
No, you did great.
Well,
You made a new ally. I see what you're doing, but it's fine.
Try.
You fuck. Didn't
Hey,
stir
look.
the pot. Okay.
Pray for you.
Hey, we're mutual chess pieces, alright? I scratch your back, you scratch my back.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna stir the pot, but once you stir the pot, no, I was fine with you doing that, but I warned you.
Oh, I got
Mhm.
advised her. Actually, I didn't even warn her. I advised her.
Okay.
Oh, there's such a difference.
Remember, I advised you to not do that.
I advised Al to stir the pot. I didn't say don't do it.
Yeah, that's true. When you go to stir the pot, this is the best way to do it.
Let me get that firewood. There's a comfortable companionship. He's vibing with Mitsuki. We're getting the firewood. He's clearly, when he's gathering firewood, he's kind of gone quiet. He's very, like, it's not in a, like, fucking mean antisocial sense. You very much get the impression that he's a job-oriented man. When he's task-oriented, when he's got shit to do, he focuses on that, and that's that. He's one-track-minded. Get the firewood. Don't worry about the thing.
yeah, she's also like fairly diligent when it comes to like activities such as this, firewood being fairly important where she comes from.
Mitsuki here's like, wow, this is so easy. There's so many trees.
Yeah.
And almost completely flat ground.
We don't have to rely on the fire kami as much here.
Don't take a terrible amount of time, I imagine, between the two of us. Between your own experience, my own experience, we're back pretty fast. It's not suspicious.
It's never suspicious.
Never.
Ayato, you're very suspicious.
Always.
Your spidey senses are tingling.
Thank you. I'm glad that God gets to tell me that instead of my fuck ass insight.
You don't even need to insight that. You just get it. Whatever, man.
No, I know. I just fucking know what that was about.
Oh yeah. Why'd you come here and fight me about it?
I'm not fighting you, babe. You did nothing wrong. You're just existing.
Yeah.
Mitsuki comes back and it's just like, I'm fighting somebody. Who's it gonna be?
Who wants it?
I want it.
Get it.
Jesus.
You're- Work on it, Utero. Worker.
Worker.
Oh god, I'm gonna drink more beer. Yeah.
Go for it, bro.
I'm done. I've done
Surely
what
that'll
I
make things better.
yes.
You
will.
did it.
Consent and pleasure.
Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
That is your equal, my friend.
Cheers to consent.
Here's the consent. Alright, I have laid my groundwork with Mitsuki. I want to be her friend. I want to be her ally. I've done what needs to be done.
Mitsuki's
Obviously,
gonna be like, yo, Alto, don't come to school tomorrow.
Stop.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Insane.
Can I don't want to insight again because insight hates me. Can I use my 18
can't
insight that I got?
What are you trying to insight?
I just want to get the vibes of those two. Are they chummy coming in? Does that seem fairly obvious?
I mean, I think they seem pretty relaxed, pretty normal. I don't think they're holding hands or anything.
Now we're
Right.
holding hands.
No.
It's up to Plato and me. What is Mitsuki's body language and demeanor returning to camp?
She'd have a pleasant smile on her face up until the point where she sees Utero, and then it would go back to neutral.
Hayato, you see further in the tree line, Alto's actually pretty relaxed when he's like solo with Mitsuki. There's a ease in his body language, but as he approaches the camp, this natural tension just kind of returns to his body language and demeanor. It just sets in, and it's just like the way he holds himself. Honestly, being around him long enough, you are, and having the conversations you've had with him now, you're able to put 2 and 2 together that on a level, the camp environment puts him in kind of danger mode, being with this group of people. But he kind of just downplays
I
it.
wonder why.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to have my own conversation with Mitsuki later. What's with all these conversations she's having with all these men, making them calm and shit?
It's just not
I need to
being
get
around
me some of that
drama.
conversation.
I just need to know what the vibes are.
It's just, there's no drama.
Uh-huh. And I don't buy that.
There's
I can
only
wait
one
till
truth
later.
in this world. There's always drama.
There's always drama.
Alright.
And or if it is the fact that just a feminine touch is all it fucking took, then like, Jesus.
Now everything's gonna be chill and fine.
Thank
Gonna
God.
chill. Ha, ha.
Ah.
Well, any other conversations before sleepy time?
I think while we're waiting for them to come back, very brief, while Sose is hanging out with Yutaro and Hayato, I think it just, after they disappear, a little time goes by and he just outright say it. We'll have to tell her eventually.
After it is over.
And if we don't get that luxury,
Then we're both dead already.
Then you must improve your subtleties.
I would recommend not letting her talk to Yotake again.
Her curiosity towards the blood magic conversation alone isn't easy enough to sway. You're going to have to work on your relationship with her, Yutaro.
No, I was just planning on ignoring her for the rest of my days.
it'll be fine.
Hi. I may not be very good at lying on my feet, but I am pretty good. He smiles. I'm sure it'll work out in time.
Get to know her and see if her pride is anywhere near yours.
Impossible. But it would be of great interest to know what she's like, regardless of these.
She's mentioned combat in a number of conversations at this point. It could be a bonding element for you two.
He looks at Hayato, like quirking a brow, like, all right, now what is this? What is this? Hi. I would. Yes, I expect as much.
He just looks between the two.
Did you think I was? Did you not get the sarcasm? Or?
Mhm. No, I got it. But it seems she's eager to fight. That may be the ice that be good to melt.
I got it.
I feel tense. I'm gonna go lay down.
Toro looks at him like there's something we should bring up, but kind of just like maybe not. Now may not be the best time, perhaps, but he's looking at him like questioning when we're gonna bring that up.
I don't think he answers. I think he shares a look, but I don't think he just goes, he just leaves.
He sighs.
Tell me about your master. We can like go off from there, like they can return and whatnot, but Hayato's gonna make some casual conversation about this dragon we're about to meet.
So that's a good thing to ask about.
You know? You know what? If we want to roleplay it out, tell me about this dragon, actually.
Am I going to die?
Yeah. But that it could be a conversation for other people to join in on, potentially.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, this could be the conversation they return to.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I am sure Mitsuki would like to hear about that as well.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I think Sosei's heard plenty about the
Yeah,
dragon.
Sensei's fun.
He was there.
Yeah, he knows the dragon.
Not this guy again.
It's Mitsuki.
He wishes.
Out of return. Hayato asks him that question. He smiles. The dragon of Mount Tarume, guardian of the crossroads between the Fox Clan, the Scorpion, and the Lion. He was only fabled until the Mount Tarume incident. Many thought he was the one who had been angered. Stirred the volcano, commanded the kami. They were wrong. Were it not for him, well, we would have lost many more in the attempt to quell the mountain. My brother and I found him, found his lair. Many of the fire kami had avoided it. It seemed that the dragon could eat them, grow stronger, adding them to his own spirit, in a way. I like to think they joined him once they realized how much of a greater being he was. He smiles very like, that would be sick, to be part of the dragon.
God, I wish he would eat me.
Imagine.
Oh my god.
My brother pleaded with him to tell us how to quell the mountain. As a great fire kami himself, he might know. He said he would not teach his secrets to mortal men. For what would happen if we used the volcano to control others, to control the pass? We could put a significant strain on other people, on the scorpion or the fox. My brother was very convincing. He had us do tests. We passed. He pauses, remembering, and there's this very, somber frown.
What sort of tests?
We had to engage the kami on our own, without our men, without the Shugenja of the Phoenix or the Fox. He had us quell them instead of exercising or compelling them. It was an arduous process. We wasted... He pauses. We invested many days that our men wanted to march up the mountain. But my brother and I believed if we could pass these tests, then our next march up the mountain would be a success. For a month, we labored, going to the kami, seeing what it was that had disturbed them and trying to make peace with them. Most attacked us.
I'm
Pauses
surprised
again.
you were not more burned.
He smiles. For that I have the dragon to thank.
Oh.
We managed to appease many of the kami at the lowest level of the mountain. Those closer to the top were not so easily swayed. But it proved to the dragon that we were willing to put our own lives on the line, burn ourselves repeatedly, and endure it all if it meant bringing this calamity to an end. He had us swear that we would not use Mount Tarume's kami against others. We did. We forged a pact. And then he gave us a vision. A dance. One that the kami adored. One that they gravitated towards. That they wanted to partake in.
The one you
Bye.
braved us.
Hi. This dance soothes them, but also energizes them. It takes their violence and allows us to redirect it, turning their energy either down or up. It was not an easy thing to do at first. In many of our tents, we ended up burning ourselves. But the dragon healed us, restoring our burn marks and our scars, so that we could keep trying. At the end of the 4th week, we managed to control enough of the fire kami that we felt we could protect our men. Perhaps not quell the entire volcano, but allow us to advance forward with some amount of defense. I must admit my brother is significantly more skilled than I at the dragon dance. He's talented like no other Matsu.
You bring honor to him.
He bows his head, closes his eyes. I would never compare myself to him in any other way than admiration. He led our men. And the dragon, upon seeing him at the vanguard, marching forward, reaching the peak of the volcano, the molten rock spewing out, he came from his lair and joined us, encircled our men in his protective dance. It allowed the Shugenja enough time to perform their spells and their rituals to quell it. The march was 8 hours, and even after the mountain was settled, the fire kami remained. The march back down was just as harrowing. But the dragon was with us. He smiles, remembering. He protected us, as he had protected the mountain for centuries before. When it was all settled, many thought it was a miracle of the Omikami. We did not say otherwise. We did not want others to seek the dragon and use or threaten him.
Is he so easily persuaded?
No. But he is a nature spirit. Perhaps a malicious Shugenja, one of our enemies, may want to anger him so that his wrath spews across all others. We decided it best to keep this a secret.
Is there anything we should know, given you are telling us as we return to him?
The mountain is his home. He would never leave it. And anyone who would claim it for themselves will find a very furious dragon looking upon them. He is the lord of this mountain. You should be respected as much, despite the border crossing into Lion Clan territory. It would be best not to mention that.
Very well.
And he likes music.
That tickles Hayato a little bit. He has like the smallest like smirk that like shows up, like a little bit surprised by that little fun fact.
And how did you two discover that?
I played the song.
On your own whim?
Admittedly, it was a bit of a fearful last attempt at calming down his fury after my brother had accidentally claimed the mountain for our family.
Like, this might be your mountain, but we own the ground the mountain's on. So,
It's ours.
yeah.
I see.
He decided
he
to
likes-
overlook the slight.
Song and dance. He seems like quite the character for a dragon. Does he participate in drink as well? Should we bring him some wine?
He thinks, calling back. You know, we did offer him sake, but he refused, claiming he did not want to be doused. We did not dare question further. I wonder if he may have thought it was water. Perhaps he might. Something more flammable? A stronger sake.
I'm sure that would pique his interest.
So, bro, we bought you gasoline.
Yeah, we got you some
Yeah.
kerosene.
The finest of wine.
The finest of wine.
Come on, bro. Drink it.
You can keep the world's best tasting wine. Wine. It's gas.
Secret ingredient, petrol.
Petrol. Show respect to the kami. Show respect to him as the lord of the mountain. And he will treat you with an equal amount of indifferent respect. These are dragons. At least this one is greedy. It is best not to.
Incite his wrath.
Incite his wrath. I fear the idea of what would happen if he ever decided to use the volcano.
If my knowledge of that volcano is correct, it could decimate multiple lands.
I
Very well.
Oto-san,
He looks to him.
might I be able to use your Kimori to send a letter ahead of us?
He nods. Probably would be for the best. Yes.
I'd like to write to my brother. Perhaps he might meet us there, or if he isn't already, he thinks, give him a heads up.
With that, so he kind of like, actually, wait a second. Let me get my brain together. Is that a letter you would like to write tonight? So long as you finish it, I can make sure it's sent for you.
Hi, I've read it.
Well, if that's all, I think I shall go lay down.
Yutaro would write that letter, send it forward to Masaru.
Yeah, pretty much fanfare from Alto. He would fit, kind of conjure his Komori. I feel like a fool because I researched Komori more and what they actually are. It turns out they're actually bad spirits. And I fucking made them like a fucking dog. So I might redact. Well, no, it's kind of cool though. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, have a dog.
Assuming it's the Find Familiar spell, you can change them whenever you cast a spell to like different animals.
You're so right. You're so fucking right, actually. So he kind of spins his fingers fucking around, kind of ends up conjuring his Komori from kind of the dark. Kind of sends a little guy over to Yutaro waiting for the letter. He's gonna need direction. I'm capable of giving it.
Folds up the letter, his signature, and then thinks, looking around, kind of mapping out where they are. We provide directions towards Mount Tarume. Mention a Matsu family outpost to look for the... I don't know what rank my brother would be because he's not the Shugo of our family, but General, yeah. General Matsu Masaru. Give a general description what he looks like.
Alright. Little dude takes the letter in his mouth, kind of starts to like leap up into the air and just shifts into a fucking bat and just takes off into the night.
I think the outpost would have been named Fort Tarume. After the incident, they definitely would have kept a presence there in case that ever happened again.
There.
I don't want to like do excessive amounts of stuff, but if anyone else has any final RPs that they want to do, I would like to briefly, once all's done, I'd like to quietly excuse myself to check on Sose.
Yeah, I'm good. I have no other things I want to do.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Just for the sake of understanding camp life, do we each have our own tents? How does this work exactly?
At last I understood, you guys are sleeping in one big tent.
Alright,
Well, one big tent we carry out.
alright. So Hayato's already in here, and that leaves
I'm
Mitsuki.
in the same tent.
I thought we had.
I mean,
Big
Mitsuki
tent.
would absolutely have her own, but that's how they've been doing it. I would be very surprised if Mitsuki made it all the way from the Dragon Clan to the Tiger Clan with no tent.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mitsuki would probably keep using her own.
Oh yeah, Alto would technically have his own tent too then.
Yeah.
He's been keeping to his own tent, but he will go. Well, actually, this is a question for you, Kov. Has Sose been staying in Alto's tent or the collective tent?
I would be surprised if he was not staying in Alto's tent.
It's a very fun question. Yeah. I could see that. Why not? Like,
See, this tells its own story. Uther and Hayato have a tent, Mitsuki has a tent, Alto and Sose have a tent. This tells its own story. That's interesting. This is something I never knew as a player.
No, it's very fun. It's a very spicy little thing.
yeah, I had to think
Okay,
about it
dude.
for a hot minute.
Hayato and Ichiro get a very big tent.
Hell yeah. As we deserve.
Hell yeah.
He will, after making sure Yutro's letter is sent, will end up quietly excusing himself and head into the tent. So, hey, are you asleep? Or are you kinda, what are you doing?
He's pretending to be asleep. He's not asleep.
He's kind of gonna sit by him for a little bit, not quite having yet figured out if he's pretending or not. Kind of just look it down on him for a few. Quiet. I haven't characterized much of this in session much. I've been careful about this. I've been kind of keeping it to DMs. Alright. Kind of just moves a finger in one of the kind of like strays of his hair. Does he sleep with his hair down?
Yeah. As someone who slept with their hair up, that shit can hurt.
Yeah, I figured. Do you want to talk? Or do you want to try and sleep without disturbance?
I don't know what there is to talk about.
Well, there's plenty to talk about, but maybe not the best sleeping material.
I don't want to think.
Mhm. She's not happy with Yuzuro, her spinning of it. That may be able to be played on in the future, but she's clearly not happy about the fact that he's obfuscating for you. I think you know she'll find out eventually too. Whether it's out in the mountain or whether it's prior.
It's the mountain, the spider clan. Anything else, really. Navigating it. The only thing I can think of is if I die, big snake. But after that,
Though this is clearly a little bit of fanciful thinking, have you put thought into, should all of this actually work out without hitch, without struggle, what sort of arts, magic you'd actually like to work? What do you have a passion for? What are you interested in? What is it you want to
Me,
behold?
me not remembering what the fucking different magics were.
Blood
Kami.
magic, kami magic, yokai magic.
Sorry, I thought you were only gonna stop at blood magic. It's your
Blood
only
magic.
option.
Snake
No.
magic,
Snake magic. The whole thing I centered my
light
life on.
magic.
Dark magic.
Yeah.
Slaughter your family magic.
I forgot about that
Slaughter
one.
your family magic. I don't know. Yokai always interested me.
He kind of runs his tongue over his teeth like he's pondering something, like how to frame it. If he's going to just say it directly, or if he's going to see if Sosa gets there himself. They interest you, but is it enough to base an entire future life's work around?
I haven't thought about it. I might think about it more.
There's a lot about this. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be stressful and awful, but you need to fathom that you can have a life beyond this and what that actually looks like.
I think he quietly nods. I don't think he's turned or moved from where he's laying down at. He's just taking that in.
He kind of just sighs this slow, like, this is like clearly an uncomfortable topic, and it's kind of awkward in a lot of rates. I suppose what concerns me is you blindly following in Yusuro's steps without having the true drive for it. I don't think he wants that either. Can't build yourself off another person, you know? Not forever, at least.
I don't think I know who I am without that.
Well, and here he kind of like crosses his legs, puts his elbows on his knees, holds his chin like he's pondering. You're a thorough investigator. You're someone who prefers to see things through into their ends. You're competitive. You're matter of fact. You are petty. Moody.
I think that makes him turn. Just he can keep talking, but that's what makes him turn. Is you're petty.
Mm-hmm. Kind of flashes a smile at him as he sees him turn. Got a little bit of a humorous thing there. I think you're too in your head about how you're supposed to operate or act, when in actuality, when you're not thinking so much, you're plenty a person. And you don't have to have the answers for what you're actually interested in. That's something you can discover as you go. I just... Well, you're interested in power too, right? Potential to move things, to be.
Yes.
You don't have to sigh like it's the most incriminating thing. Power isn't inherently damning. I'm saying keep that in mind with what you want to potentially shop around for, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a Shugenja. It's... He kind of sighs, like he's trying to talk about something he's not educated on. Like he doesn't, like, this Shugenja bullshit. Fucking... I'm just saying.
Naruto says, while being considered a Shugenja by everybody.
Yeah, it's funny. He's not even Shugenja.
True. I hate this.
Not gonna lecture you further. I know you probably prefer to sleep. But I don't want you to think just from the perspective of everything going terrible, of everything being awful. But it is a matter of, for your own sake and for everyone's here, you do need to forge your own path. And you're doing it. Don't feel like you're not. Maintain that.
I just want to
Sorry.
be sure there is a path.
There's a path and you make one. You have to walk it. You can do that. Anyone can do that, really. I think you're overcomplicating this a bit.
No.
I mean, a bit.
No, I don't think I am.
I mean, I get what you're saying in terms of so much of your life kind of being claimed by others inherently, but...
Yeah.
He kind of, like, sits there and pauses. Sorry, go ahead, what were you gonna say?
But I get what's mine back. And that's the big goal for me. That's the only thing I'm missing.
And let's start there. Figure out the rest as you go, right?
Yeah.
I won't hold you anymore. Sorry, I'm doing the lecture thing again.
It hardly feels like a lecture.
Good.
I know you're not wrong. I hate how right you are, but
Whatever happens, I will try and walk it with you to the extent that I can. But a lot of it's gonna be you. And your own willingness to face yourself, alright?
I'll do it or die trying.
Try not to be so pessimistic about it, jeez. He kind of sighs and rolls his eyes and kind of punches his shoulders. Come on, you gotta...
Not pessimistic.
It's a bit
Fine, you know, I'll do it or Yutaro will die for me.
Yeah? Yeah, don't even talk like that. That's terrible. The way you talk about him like that. This is the reason he's gonna throw you under. Look, go to bed, you fucking bastard.
He'll lay down and try.
Altoka finally gets comfortable. They've slowly gotten to a point when if you agree to this, Bob, I think Alto's finally warmed up to the idea of actually fucking, yeah, we sleep together, we fucking hug or whatever the fuck, spooning gay shit.
That's. I love that for him. Yeah. Yay.
Alright, I'm done. I'm embarrassed now. We're moving on. I've done my gay shit. Now terrorize everyone with dreams or whatever the fuck.
I have something I want.
Ooh, we
Go
got
for it.
more.
Go stab someone in their sleep.
Yeah. Later that day, as they're getting ready to settle in to rest, Yutaro will go find Mitsuki.
Oh god.
Immediately.
This would
Real
be,
son.
Oh wait, sorry.
You'd say from
I was-
outside her time.
There'd be a pause. And yes, Matsu-san.
I would like to talk. Is this a bad time?
No, give me a moment.
Bring your weapons and armor. And he'd start to pace away from her.
A longer pause before probably out of his earshot. Huh?
How
Like-
late is this happening?
Say around the start of First Watch, I think Yutaro would have purposely asked for First Watch for this purpose.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't take too long, but she would come from her tent in her Shugenja clothing, but katanas affixed to her back.
Yutaro see him wearing his armor, katanas across his belt, kind of keeping a general 180, 270 view across the woods. Years are approaching, looks over his shoulder at her.
What
That's-
is-
Oh, right, I'm sorry, your armor.
Oh, no. And then her armor would then snake over her skin and form.
Before he was very impressed, big smiles, like fascinated by this. This time when he sees it again, you see him just take a very calm, long, deep breath in. He has to make peace with what he's witnessing. Hey,
What is this about?
I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. And I would like to see that corrected.
I'd argue we got off on quite a fine foot.
Then why the cold shoulder today?
I'm not much a fan of being lied to.
He like holds her gaze, little 1 second, 2 second pause. Ah, hi. That is part of what I wanted to mention. May I ask a perhaps intrusive question?
Sure, why not?
What would you say is the greatest sacrifice you've had to make?
That is quite an intrusive question.
Just holds his gaze on her. I think he'd break it for a few seconds just to do another general pan around the tent, around the wood, still keeping watch somewhat. For after 5 or 6 seconds, turning back to look at her again.
My greatest sacrifices were not made knowing what I was doing. I suppose without further explanation that wouldn't make much sense.
No, I am very lost. Sacrifice is something you would choose. Otherwise, something taken from you involuntarily is not a sacrifice. It is perhaps a tragedy, an injustice.
I suppose I sacrificed myself for a child I did not know was just a child.
That stumps him.
Have you heard of the Yuki Onna, the Snow Woman?
As a fan of fables and legends, Tyler, do I have to roll for this?
No, you would definitely have heard of it. I guess you could roll to see like how much you know, but I'd say you would probably know of like a bunch of different stories and a lot of different like areas, especially in like the Dragon, Phoenix, and like Northern Lion clan sort of have like their own tales regarding this being. But no, you wouldn't have to roll for that.
I'll roll to see how much more I might know. History, performance.
Yeah, either of those are fine.
So, do not have my vassal with me. I would not have made Mitsuki my vassal to be.
Lol.
Hey,
24. I would say that Yuthra would know of a bunch of different stories. And like Yuki Onna is sort of the name that they would use in like the Dragon Clan. And in the Lion Clan, the corresponding story, this being is called the Shigama Onna instead. But all these stories sort of follow a similar route, with people being like trapped in by snow, and then them finding this woman with like this super pale skin and dark black hair. That seems to bring with her this great blizzard. Like powers wise and like abilities, this being seems to be able to like turn into snow in some stories, able to curse people in other stories. Differing levels of benevolence if like depending on how she's treated. Yeah, I think that's this general overview there. Any more specifics that come up could give you a little bit more. Oh wait, there's probably another thing. In regards to children, and maybe this is me forgetting my lore as well. But sometimes this being would be like hugging a child, and they would ask people to hug the child as well. And then if people do hug the child, it would eventually become like heavier and heavier until the person is covered in snow and just freezes to death.
Gnarly.
Yeah. Bunch of things like that.
Hear the name from her. Take him probably a second to like tie that name that she provides to Shigama Ona, and hearing the description of a child, snow emitted, it starts clicking and starts recalling these details. Shigama Ona. I've heard her referred in the Lion Clan. You encountered her? And the child that sometimes accompanies her.
Yes. Admittedly, I am not the most well-read. I did not pay too much attention to mythology in my lessons. I focused elsewhere. So when I was in the mountains, there was a strange occurrence where the water kami began manifesting physical forms like wolves after an avalanche. They hunted our patrol and I got separated from my brothers. But I had a larger amount of them on me, so I fled deeper into the mountains in hopes that they could get away. That is when I ran into a woman who seemed very ill-prepared for the climate and the foes facing. And so I tried to help get her out of there, and she said, "Do not worry about me, but to please take my child." So naturally, I picked up the child, and I began to try to escape, but that child must have been fairly well fed because it seemed to grow heavier with every step, and the kami approached on my heels. And so when the kami was going to catch up to me, I put myself in between the kami and the child. And that's when the kami got scattered, as the woman stepped in, and she was impressed by my willingness to protect a child that was not human. And so she rewarded me, infused me with some of her energy, gave me the strength to be able to cut down the rest of the kami and reunite with my brothers, but I could not handle all that was put upon me, and I required aid from our clan champion in order to still be here. As a result, yes. As a result, though, of this energy still being within me, I can now no longer control kami. Instead, now, all my Shugenja magic is... Well, it uses that instead.
Specialist in yokai magic.
Yes. It was a drastic change, for I used to be quite fond of the fire kami. But now, she kind of huffs out, and an area around her starts to freeze. Now I'm like this.
Smiling throughout this whole story. Despite how harrowing it sounds, he's very entertained by it. Like, this is... He loves hearing this kind of shit. He finds it very cool. You were willing to die in the snow for this child. And so the yokai blessed you. I suppose it's not divine. The yokai granted you a boon.
Yes.
I see now why you would consider that a sacrifice. Losing that which you studied for. Nearly losing your life. This, what you have shared with me, is this secretive?
Not secretive. It's just... I suppose I don't really know if it's worth bringing up.
I love it. You're an exemplary samurai.
Exemplary enough to know the truth.
That does make his, like, smile twitch a bit. He huffs out flames, turning to smoke. Forgive me for the obfuscation. I've already shared with you a great secret of Sosei-san. I wish to protect him. He's my friend. And I owe him and his family a great deed for what they did for mine. And what happened to him and his family? What is still happening to him and his family? It is very easy for one to jump to conclusions or find the evidence damning without yet fully understanding the big picture. I do not know you. Do I believe I'm getting the better of that? So, I apologize. I would like to trust you with this. The Spider Clan compelling Sosei. It left within him knowledge. Knowledge he was better off not knowing. He is very, like, it almost feels like there's a tension in his, like, on his cheeks and his throat, like he's almost choking the words out. Blood magic.
He was given the secrets of blood magic
Some.
by the Spider Clan.
Though he had not known what he had done to his family then, I found him there. The evidence was damning enough, but again, I refuse to accept that. I know Sose. I knew there had to be more to it, and I was right. I know my word may not be taken liberally, but Aoto-san and Hayato-san were there when the truth was revealed to us. The Spider Clan had all the part to play in that tragedy. They have left him with knowledge like a curse. And as all curses are, sometimes they overpower our senses, sometimes they overpower our reason. In a time of dire need, when your life or the life of someone you love is on the line, such a curse can play its ugly head. I was not the only one to have found Sose that day. Other Tora. They saw what I had saw. They believed he was guilty. Without further need for investigation or judication, they decided he should be executed immediately. I demanded a duel for his honor. The first obliged me. I knew what this was. I would not walk away from this with my life. And if I did not walk away from this with my life, neither would Sose. He, puffs his chest, but there's clearly a lot of shame on his face. Guilt. A lot of guilt still. Heavy in his eyes. I defeated them. I killed them. And now, nearly 2 years later, that we have learned the truth, I still am unsure if anyone would believe us. He turns and faces her fully. I understand if you don't believe me.
Then is that why you have brought me here tonight?
He grips his fist very tightly. I protected Sose. I am still protecting Sose. And I will live my life for him. Because I do not believe him a villain, a monster, but a victim. One who, of course, made mistakes too. But I do not believe he is worthy, or he is deserving of death. His honor can be restored. His honor will be restored. He puts a fist to his chest. I will see it so. Or he looks at her katana and then slowly brings his eyes back up to meet hers. I will die in the pursuit.
He was given the knowledge of blood magic. Does he practice it? It's one thing to have the knowledge, it is another to utilize it.
As I mentioned, in dire times, but no longer. I've forbidden him from it, and Hayato and Aoto-san are also holding him accountable. If he ever uses this forbidden knowledge again, I have sworn that I will end him myself.
She kind of thinks for a moment, trying, and because of her armor, you can't really see the expression she has, but like a hand does go to like the temple on the helmet. Yutaro, how long has this forbiddance been a thing?
He thinks. This is me also trying to remember. When was the last time Yutaro saw Sosei use his blood magic? I'm gonna just think back, probably since Iwashizu, because that's when like he told Kimiko. How long has it been since Iwashizu?
I don't know.
Gotta go. I should look at the calendar, shouldn't I?
That's a great question.
Technically, I did do it during the fight with the kitsune, but I don't think anyone noticed that.
No.
So it's
So
fine.
you did it
That's
for-
fine.
So,
Because you
Sosei
would have gotten in
used,
trouble otherwise.
I know. I would have died.
Yeah, and Sosei used like Hex. I think did Sosei use Shield at some point?
Did you shoot?
During the fight with the kitsune?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I used. Did I use Hunter's Mark?
I know, like you were saving Counterspell, but then you ended up not being able to use it, so you used something else.
So I had Hunter's Mark with my thing, but I don't think I could do my teleporting thing without hexing her. Or could I have used Hunter's Mark?
I know you did Hex her at some point, but I don't think that's like a visible thing.
No, yeah, he kept it very covert, and
Yeah.
mostly why he stuck his.
I mean, I guess he was teleporting around a lot, which is definitely some magic. But Yutaro could be like, that's not blood magic, that's just moving around.
He is fast. It was dark.
Yeah, man. I will say Yutaro was also getting hit with fucking psychosis attacks from
Yeah.
claws. So he was not paying attention to Sosei that closely.
Not a reliable witness.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen him use this in like 4 months.
It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a week.
A week.
Does he say
That's not a long time.
He will say, the last time his life was threatened to use it was 7 days ago. Since then, the forbiddance has been made, and I have not witnessed him do it again, despite our life being threatened once more during the incident at the Two Prayers village. All of us nearly died then, but he had not used it. I believe he will uphold his word.
How many years have you known Sosei?
4? I want to say 4. 4.
Sounds right.
4 years. But 7 days ago was the line?
I had not known of his use of this till last year.
Ah. That's better. So from your perspective, a year. And then 7 days ago was the line.
He's frowning. I was... It doesn't matter what I wanted. It only matters what happens next.
It kind of just looks up and just a plume of just frosty breath comes through the mask, just upwards as she exhales.
Same time she does that, he lets out this very long, anxious breath. It's just smoke from his nostrils. But downward.
Tsukiyomi, guide me.
There's
So
more.
Sylvie-san knows there's more.
There's more?
This was revealed to us. The incident with the Spider Clan, the cause of them, all of it. After we encountered them at Itoishizu, same time I had forbidden him, because we had learned the source from them. They want Sosei. Whatever knowledge they left on him, it's something they seek. And they have him under some kind of contract. We did not know of this until 7 days ago.
Another aggravated sigh.
He himself does not remember it. His memories have only slowly returned to him these last couple of months. If we can obtain this contract, we can break whatever pact, perhaps even erase whatever thing they want from him. Whatever knowledge or power that he possesses, that they seek, that they crave. We can end this for good.
I know this is much against your objectives, but is there not an easier, more straightforward method of ending this for good?
Not one where my honor does not compel me to die for it as well. He chuckles a little. My honor might compel me to die for this contract. If it means Sosei can be restored, then I will do what it takes.
I DC'd.
What if we lose you?
Last thing I heard you say was do what it takes.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, perfect.
If there is another way to...
You feel the Kitsune mask rattle at your side.
She She'll like look at her side where the mask is. Just goes, I think Sachiko-san has something to say.
Frowns immediately. Deeper frown. Oh, please do enlighten me as to what this trickster who has provoked the war has to say about this matter.
You're casting stones right now. She raises her helmet and puts
I will
the
continue to
Kitsune
cast
mask
stones.
on.
I bear guilt, and I seek to amend what has been done. I don't believe for a second that Kitsune gives a damn about those who died.
Whoop. Spiritual fucks roll out of the mask, and it's just like, well, I don't care about them, first of all, and I never said I
Immediately
did.
breathes out fire.
Second of all, I thought I was overdramatic. Alright, no one's dying. Let's curb all of that talk. But I did enjoy story time. I did like that. See her like cross her paws and shake her head.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, I just wanted to be part of this.
She takes
He
off the
half
mask.
draws his
Yeah.
katana.
She takes off the mask and puts it back on her belt.
Yeah.
Puts her helmet back on. And goes. Yutaro. I have a problem.
Only one.
Immediately, yes. I now understand why such circumstances have occurred. I suppose what I do not understand is why you are the one to inform me of such.
He's my ward. Ever since he lost his home family. It is my duty to ensure he is safe. He's very insecure. He will do whatever it takes to avoid these kinds of conversations, where a misunderstanding might get him executed on the spot.
She draws her katanas and then plants them
Nice.
both into the ground on either side of her. And then
He draws
she
one of
sits
his
down.
short sabers and plates one of them firmly in the same way. Does not draw the Matsu's blade because then it would be on fire.
Then she sits down between the two blades in the ground and says, "Then as his ward, bring him before me."
He lifts his head, trying to, I suppose, insight her what her intentions are.
What are your intentions with my son?
Yeah. To speak or to settle this?
That's up to him.
Understand that if there is any violence, I must answer. So, I would like to avoid that outcome. And he will walk over to Sosei's tent without them. I purposely did not move us out of the camp, because if anyone wanted to be eavesdropping, they're more than welcome to.
God, I love you. Yeah.
Bro.
You thought it's loud.
Bro.
Quite loud, man.
Yelling the whole time.
Not yelling, but definitely, he's not hushed voiced at all. He's having
Loud,
a-
stompy feet.
yeah, loud, stompy feet, armor, medium armor approaching. Clang, clang, clang.
Closer it gets, the more Sosei's eyes open, and he just whispers, "I'm gonna fucking kill myself."
Also started just grumbling. Yuzuro is on the way of their tent.
I wish I had arcane lock. I wish I had arcane lock. I wish I had arcane lock.
You saying arcane lock on a tent flap?
Yeah.
On a tent flap.
Oh,
Wait.
no.
I will ask, is it next watch already?
No, I need Sosei-kun.
I'm gonna go invisible.
Missy's just sitting between her two swords like this, just
Literally what I was imagining.
Oh
Not
no.
Not that. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
no.
So you find it difficult to approach. Overwhelming killing intent.
Yeah, overwhelming.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk
I
to
just
him.
want to talk to him.
The urge to go invisible is stronger. Fine. He'll get up. What did you need me for?
Bring your weapons and armor. He does say that a bit quieter. And then he will turn and walk over towards where Mitsuki's sitting.
Huh?
Wince, narrow eyes, I'm getting dressed.
Hayato-san! You may as well join us.
He's gonna grab his weapons, but also, like... How far does this spell take me?
I'm gonna just, as Sosei
That's
is
dimension
getting
door.
shit together, I'm going to grip
Not that far.
Sure.
Not as far as I thought. Okay.
and say, don't run. It will make it worse.
I'm not gonna run.
Yeah?
I wasn't thinking
Gosh.
about that.
Hey.
I
Me
was
when I have
I was
friends
coming out in a
spelled
robe.
across my face.
Me, the player, looking at my spells, like, what can get me the farthest? I took none of that shit.
How quickly can I run?
The fuck happened in such a short amount of time? How dare you call me out for wanting to run? Go out there.
That was 100% in character. That was 100% in character, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sosei does say, I was not thinking about running. And then quietly, how dare you call me out for that?
So say as you leave your tent,
Go.
Feel the sensation of scaled skin coiling around your body.
Why? Nothing else, just that.
Nothing else. That's it. That sensation
Uncomfortable.
continues.
We are uncomfortable. He will approach.
So let's say.
Oh, first name.
Is Hayato Genesis one? Comes out.
Yeah, no, he just puts on a robe, like fucking robe over, walking out.
Kaito was already there.
Already dressed.
He's got a little tea.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, thank God.
I will seat myself next to Hayato for whatever this bullshit is.
I don't think Sosei sits down yet. He stays standing to look at her as she's sitting.
Yutaro will sit across from Itsuki, where he planted his saber, mirroring her.
So say, why is it that the Spider Clan pursues you?
He looks at Yutaro.
Look at me.
He looks back at Mitsuki very slowly.
Your honor is on the line.
Ah. I see. Out of character. I still don't really know that.
I
Right.
mean, unless you were eavesdropping. If you were not eavesdropping on a very easy to eavesdrop conversation.
I mean, I think Kaz asked about like the truth as to why.
Yeah.
I mean, they in the few interactions that you've had with them, the first time you met, they were like, "What a shame, you could have been one of us."
Yeah.
And then next time you met up, they called you an Oniyaku, and that
yeah.
some people amongst the Spider Clan are calling you like the Harbinger.
What did Oniyaku? What does that mean?
Oniyaku is like Oni bound.
Ah, I see. Okay.
But is the question like why they pursue you? I guess like they're not really pursuing you. Is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if I guess you would know sort of like how they know of you
Okay.
and why they would be interested in your abilities, perhaps.
Right. And
But you don't know why they like took your contract.
yeah. And Yutaro said it was because they gave him forbidden knowledge on blood magic.
Yes,
What
they
did he
gave
say?
him forbidden knowledge and power, and that they are likely seek this power he now possesses. That is what he said to Mitsuki.
I think
I don't believe Yutaro even knows fully about Yamato Orochi to the extent that Sosei knows about Yamato Orochi. Like, I think all Yutaro knows was when we had that god dream, he was Yamata. But he's just like, I have no idea what that could mean, and I'm sure it's nothing.
and I love that for him. I love that he does that. I think right now Sosei is just trying to. Cause he was actually trying to sleep. I don't know how much of what he actually heard. But he obviously with this setup here, Yutaro has said many a thing.
He said, Your Honor is on the line, and he you would see Yutaro is poised across from Mitsuki, battle ready. Like his katanas are put in these positions very much like this may result in violence, but Yutaro is fully prepared for it. So your honor is on the line, and I'm ready to die for it.
So fun. I think Sosa is just trying to gauge with Mitsuki if following the lie is the better way to go, or if he should just give more of the truth here. The can of soda has already been vigorously shaken.
I think that's up to you.
Can I roll? I don't know. I feel weird asking to roll insight on Mitsuki about what she would prefer.
Yeah, I welcome it. You can go ahead, but she has her helmet on, so it may be hard to read.
I guess just following what I know about her clan then, since I can't read her expression. Is that cool if I roll for that?
You rolling history for like how the Dragon Clan feels about this?
No, insight. Like to know in telling. Should I just keep going down the rabbit hole further with this weird half lie, half truth we're spinning, even though or just say as much as Sosei knows that he's comfortable with?
Well, I think I could give you maybe some stuff without an insight check that you would already know. Which is one, with the stuff that Yutaro has already told Mitsuki, she has every right in the land to just kill you. But I suppose the fact that she hasn't yet is saying something. So you could probably assume that there's some sort of avenue here. Leto, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like Mitsuki is here to get the truth.
Yeah.
That's pretty clear. Where like that's what she wants.
Yeah.
But like if you're asking like what would be better, quote unquote, that's an interesting judgment call to make. Like, is the question like, would she believe you if you lied?
I want to help you, but I want you to make your own choice.
I think he'll sit down. Finally. Alright, sorry, Leto. What was the question one more time? I know it was very simple.
Yeah, it was. Essentially, why does the Spider Clan have its attention on you, or why are they pursuing you? Like, as was told to her.
Reasons I wish you hadn't spoken to her first, honestly. Because I have it's probably not correct to say I have something they want.
You could say it. You just don't know if it's true for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That probably wouldn't be a bad guess.
I have something they want.
that is?
It's just me. And what I can do and what I know.
I imagine after 4 years you'd be quite proficient.
They want me to be one of them.
And you don't want that.
No.
What is it that you do want?
From them? Or in
Not
general?
necessarily.
The second time this question's been asked of him in the same night.
You had time to prepare an answer. This should be a layup.
What do I want? I want to hunt yokai. I certainly don't want to die. Fix the blight. Becoming them was never on my radar. I didn't even know they existed till they showed up. Or I guess I didn't remember.
You have little to no inclinations towards seeking retribution for what happened to your family.
Sorry, me the player. It's the way that started making my mouth twitch and smile. So no one's ever asked that. I think that catches him off guard. Sorry, everyone. That really threw me off. Me, the player.
This is a deep question when you killed your family.
It is a deep question when you killed your family. It's like, because the answer he wants to say is they put themselves in that position. Retribution has already been had. I want to be free. That's what he wants to say.
Go mask off then.
What?
Go mask off then. Say it.
Listen. If Yukiro needs to die today for Sosi to go on, so be it. Whatever it takes.
Would that get us killed?
Well, I'll say Yutaro doesn't even know that much, so he would be first time hearing my family deserved it from Sosi too.
They had it coming.
Like, you know, implicates a lot of what he said to Mitsuki to be also deception, and you know, unravels a whole bunch.
Oh, it's just too soon. Okay, sorry. I'm composing myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Of course I want that.
I have to. I have to.
And you're so valid for it. And you're so valid. Oh!
Wait, actually, did I double click it? Why?
You did double click it.
Okay.
Do I roll
You
deception?
got so lucky.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Don't say that yet. We gotta see Silson, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Mitsuki, you could use some Amaterasu favor to increase that insight.
You're so right. Is it 1-to-1?
It is 1-to-1.
Oh, this is awesome.
What is it to increase lying?
Tsukiyomi.
So take a wild guess.
How far in the hole are you gonna go?
Yeah, you should both type up a number and then hit enter at the same time.
I think that's fair.
Alright. You know what? Actually, I'll DM it to Tyler for even more fairness. No reaction.
Like, I mean, because it feels like I need to lie,
I need this to work.
right?
Well, Mayo.
Am I wrong?
I was briefly AFK when the question was asked, so I don't even know what you're lying in response to it. I'm really annoyed, actually.
That's so
He
funny.
said, Mitsuki asked Sosei, do you want retribution for what they did to your family? And Sosei said, of course I do, which is a lie.
It threw me off very much because one, no one has ever asked him that. And two, in every instance this has been brought up, he's never brought up retribution for his family. Yuchiro sure has, but he hasn't. And it's very, very telling.
Well, so say you better lie great, because if she catches you in this lie, you're gone. Or Yuthro is gone.
Mm-hmm.
I've sent my number.
Oh, we're sending it to Tyler?
That's what I did.
It's 1-to-1?
Yeah.
I have no idea how much favor you fucking have.
Hey, wouldn't it be evil if we as fellow players sent favor to...
That's fucking crazy. No, you leave it
can't
to
do that.
them.
I'm just saying.
Go be evil.
I'm just...
You know what?
I'm
Do
just
the thing.
Ball hard.
DM Tyler how
I'm gonna
much
ball
you want to
hard.
favor one or the other.
I was considering it too, but I'm also willing to duel here, so I'm kind of just like, worst case scenario, I might die. I'm willing to take those odds.
The way my jaw dropped. Both said 8.
Oh,
Oh,
this is so fun to watch from the sidelines with my tea.
Well, now this is unfair, because I was about to DM you how much favor I was sending you. Fuck!
Fuck,
That's
bro.
so funny.
Fuck. Oh well. I'm too late now, because now I know how to get it.
Lato
That's so much
puts my
funnier.
hand on screen.
You best not good boy.
taking away my favor now.
Let's go gambling.
Sorry, I
Oh,
forgot I
you
gave a
fuck.
recap.
What is that?
I gave a recap.
Recap you'd give
No, the
one.
recap is 1.
Oh, it's 1? Never mind.
Yeah.
That wasn't going to Amaterasu anyway.
Okay, cool. I saw that roll and I was like, hey.
Wait.
Get that out of here.
That's crazy.
Super secret Yuki Onna Shuji. Y'all don't even know about.
Well, with that being now settled, she'll simply say, but it doesn't drive you.
Not as much as it should. There's a lot more going on with them. I don't want revenge to cloud my judgment.
How noble. Just kind of continue to just stare at him assessingly, just then she'll let her armor slide off of her body and into her clothing. I think I'd like to believe that I can now move forward with all the necessary information that I should have. She then looks out to the rest of the magistrates. Please, correct me if I am wrong.
Bayoshi Hajime is also aware of my duel with the Tiger Samurai. I don't believe he particularly cared for why or for the truth, merely that if he wanted to, at any point, he could see me and Sosei put to death.
It's a little unlikely with our position.
He slowly turns to Sosei.
What?
God, I love Sosei's ego. Oh, it's so good.
He is a scorpion. He does not have to see us killed through honorable means, nor does he have to tell the whole truth to get us killed.
Sosei has the expression, he looks away, but he has such an obvious expression of, you're the only one who thinks that dude's a threat.
Oh, so you poor summer sweet child.
He is a poor
Wait,
summer sweet child.
Yes, the way Yutaro fears the scorpion. Like,
Oh,
the one thing that has a
honey.
lion, the one thing that can get under a lion's skin is the scorpion.
And he's
All honor, all fronts, the most clear way to do things, and then the complete antithesis to that.
yeah. He is so right for that fear. Sose is just, I don't know, a narcissist.
Fair.
You know what,
Rose-
King? I respect it.
Gonna clear his throat with all of this and say, Soze, I would suggest sharing anything else that is likely to come up or implicate you that you have not yet shared, considering that she has not killed you, that you have just proven your case to her. You do owe her that. She's putting herself beyond herself on the line. Respect that. If you have anything you haven't told us.
Yutaro's like, does a little head turn, like, well, there is one thing.
He can play that how he wants. I set that up. Smile. Have fun.
Shaking your hand, the slightest side eye and the like approval. Hayato.
He gives a slight nod in his head because it is important. Yeah, it's important. They do have something of mine that holds power over me. And I need that back. I need to get rid of it.
What do they have?
It's a contract.
I see.
Part of why they want me in what I know, and I still don't fully know everything. But they've called me this fucking word, harbinger. Is that what the word is?
Yeah, that's right.
Harbinger. Okay.
Is this the first time Sose's brought this up? I'm trying to remember if he's brought this up to Yutaro.
He didn't even.
You guys definitely talked about it.
Didn't I thought he?
But that was back in Iwashizu.
Mhm. He wanted to, but Yujito's always on his energy of we will push through this, and he's like,
Yeah, I think he did bring it up because I remember that's why Hayato's like, yeah, we don't know if killing him's gonna do something. I think he did bring it up, and
Yeah.
I'm too Yutaro pilled around. Like, I'm sure that meant nothing, and just pushed it out of my head.
yeah, he's consistently done that when Sose's tried to talk about this shit.
That's definitely my fault. He did mention that.
She, at that, will just close her eyes, let out a laugh, and then stand. Gentlemen, I am going to choose to forego of any violence, at least against you lot, tonight. And that will remain the case for as long as in the future, when I speak to Sose, I am answered by Sosei. I do not run into any further lies. Kinda stretches a bit.
Yutaro will bow.
Yes, and provided I do not see that one, looking toward Sosei, practice any blood magic.
Hello?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Blood magic then. I will continue to choose to not seek out violence.
They're of the same mind.
Yutaro
Good.
will put both hands on the floor and bow deeply towards Mitsuki, but also kind of just towards the group as a whole. Hi. It's a very tired sigh, like, oh, thank God.
With that, she'll pick up her blades and turn to walk into the woods. And then on a nearby tree, there'll be a blinding flash of radiant and ice as it slash deeply. And she continues to walk into the woods.
Sosa's gonna look at everyone else.
Hayato stands and dusts himself off.
You all have such a flair for the dramatics.
And he's gonna turn around and go back to bed.
I'll show you a flair for the dramatic. Gets up. Grabs a saber, puts it back in the sheath. I'll wake you when it's time for your watch, Oto-san.
I'm not going back to bed.
He looks after Hayato. Then wake me for the second watch.
Right. Just kind of sits by the fire at this point. He's kind of just—he's not looking at Sosei. He's not looking at anyone. He's just staring into the fucking fire at this point.
He's gonna walk over to Sosei. Okay, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that was it.
I'm gonna walk over to Sosei, grab him by the shoulder, and like pull him to the side for a little quick thing.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah, sidebar. Sorry. Very quiet. This is definitely like attempting to be quiet and unheard. Whispering. I'm not going to mention the making a deal for G in your contract now.
Sorry, say that again. You whispered a little too low for me.
Are we not going to mention making a deal with them for your contract and G?
I think a lot has already been said.
Now would be the time to keep it going.
Hayato went to the tent. Mitsuki went into the woods.
They get one back. I could yell for them right now. I could get them to come back right now.
I fucking hate you. I swear to God.
Do you think you're going to be able to present it in a less guilty way tomorrow? Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, the Spider Clan wants to make a deal.
No, they don't. I do.
Puts hands upon his shoulders. That doesn't matter. We have an opportunity.
Yeah, let me go tell her that. Yeah.
Do you go into the woods?
No, he just stands there. He's just like, yeah. Let me go tell her that. Let me tell her about everything. Actually,
When are you going to mention it?
I wanted to do it tomorrow morning.
Will you?
Yes.
Takes a deep breath. Okay.
Are you two done conspiring and sorting yourselves out?
Hi. And he's gonna go walk towards his tent.
I'm so mad. I think Sose's also just gonna walk back to the tent. He's gonna spit on the ground and leave. He's so bad.
Miski would return after a good 30 minutes sweating, but the beads of sweat would be freezing against her skin.
Alto is the only one at camp now. Everyone has retired to their tent.
Yeah, no, I figured it makes sense only on it too.
Yeah. He kind of just looks up to Mitsuki. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't try to make sense of shit. He doesn't try to make excuses. He just acknowledges her state.
Yeah, she just nods at him and then immediately goes into her tent.
Yeah. You don't share any secrets. Yeah. Alto is taking watch. He's gonna let people sleep in particular, if they do sleep in.
Well, I'll tell you, have a peaceful night under the stars.
Yeah.
Everyone else returns to their tents. I think we can cut to the next morning.
No dreams, crazy.
No dreams. Yet. Alta, are you just keeping watch for the whole rest of the night? Are you...
I will, in fact, actually be doing that, regardless of the multiple watch rotations people are sleeping in. I may doze or whatever. If it gets bad enough, I'll get someone, but I intend to stay awake.
I'll say you're watching until the morning. People do naturally awake. Now, for the sake of time, we could stop here. We could do another convo or something. up to you guys.
We can move forward a couple days and see those cool dreams you had and be at the border of the Scorpion Clan lands. Fingers.
I want to keep my promise of telling.
Oh yeah, that too.
I want to do Mitsuki. Unrelated.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
Whoa.
bro just threw in a fun fact.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I want dual Mitsuki.
Oh, we all heard do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard do. I heard do.
Oh,
What's the difference?
what's the difference?
I mean, that's fair.
I'm getting my rocks off one way or another.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Getting physical.
Let's get physical.
I think unless this triggers a duel between them, he would later ask to duel her just for training. See what she's made of. Could be a side thing later.
Yeah, we can do that slide.
You wanted to talk to Mitsuki in the morning?
Yeah, well, I want to talk to everyone because Yuto's the only one he's mentioned. He's brought this up to. Yeah, the contract. So he'll wait for everyone to be in the vicinity, I guess. I'm assuming that's not too long or hard to wait for.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
People wake up
Breakfast.
earlier than others, but
Yeah.
actually,
Basically wakes up on time, but like her energy is much different than anyone has seen. It's pretty much has remained less hostile, but like of the same very confident as she was when she was sitting there telling Sosei to come before her.
I think Sosei will clear his throat.
Yes, Sosei-san.
I wanted to propose something.
Oh.
Shoveling down the rice.
Forgive
Yeah.
me for not bringing it up last night. There was a lot of information being thrown at you.
Her
Sorry.
eye twitches. But she says, carry on.
The contract I mentioned, the Spider Clan have of mine.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay. I heard something
Mhm.
skip on my end. Yeah. I want to try and work something out with that. And also getting G from them.
In the same instance of rescuing G, you want to also get your contract.
If it's a possibility. If not, I'd
And you,
figure something
Right.
else out.
are you able to track your contract? Can you sense it when it is near?
Can I, DM?
No.
No, okay. No.
I mean, like, you could maybe, like, detect magic and just detect, like, strong magical things around you, but you don't have, like, a special connection to the contract as
Right.
opposed to just other...
Right. But I would know what's mine is mine, right?
If you saw it, yeah.
Okay.
Especially if you read it.
No. I would just know which one is mine.
Finding a man is one thing. You wish for us to also detour to find a piece of parchment.
They have it.
As I imagine, they have a lot of things.
They said if I wanted it back, I can get in touch with them. So I have a way of doing that.
Real quick for my memory, this is new information for Hayato, correct?
Yeah, no one knows about this.
Yeah, the amount of like fucking raised surprise look that crosses his face.
Sitting on this for a while.
And when did you have this conversation with them?
What was Kimiko's home called
Iwashisu.
again? Iwashisu? Iwashisu?
70.
7 days ago.
7 days ago.
8 days now.
8 days ago.
At Hayato
Iwashisu.
asking that question, Misi gets a almost sadistic grin on her face.
If my memory is correct, it was the morning after my birthday dinner that Yujiro insisted on. And I had an episode.
An episode?
I don't know how to describe a mental breakdown. I don't really want to revisit it.
You were
During
alone,
said
and
breakdown.
they approached you.
Yeah.
What? You're both speaking at the same
You're-
time.
You were alone,
Yes.
and they approached you.
She found me in an alleyway. Which was not long after you found me after.
What, to the best extent of your memory, exactly did she say? How are you supposed to be in contact with them?
She gave me a scroll, right?
Yeah, she gave you a sheet of human skin that had the Spider Clan Vaughn on it.
The Spider Clan what?
Vaughn, like the symbol.
She gave me a scroll with their clan symbol on it. And she told me they had it. And if I wanted it back, we could talk.
You can verify this is true by seeing the contract, or would you have to have it in your hand?
I'm sorry?
Would you be able to verify this is true by looking upon your contract, or would you have to have it in your hand to verify it?
I'd have to see the writing on it.
How are you supposing we are able to include G in you getting your contract back?
Why
I
don't we
don't
ask the
know.
Kitsune? He says sarcastically.
It was a proposal, not a solid plan. If it's possible, I would like to do that. If not, figure something else out. But I don't like that they have that, man.
No one does. Have you had any other conversations with them that you have not informed us of?
No.
I'm inciting that.
Same. Even though we
I'll
out of
also
character,
incite
not character.
that. Oh, I won't. I have faith. Never mind.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Killing myself. I'm killing myself.
That's so
I'm committing
poetic.
seppuku immediately, actually.
Stop, Hayato. You're too sexy and hot.
You're too sexy to die.
Death. Fuck you, roll
Yeah.
20.
A powered kill on the servers.
Okay. I mean, from my memory, right?
Mhm.
They have not shown up again.
That was the only time you
Except-
spoke with them one-on-one.
Yeah. Yeah, other than the Kitsune fight, he has not had any private one-on-one conversations with any of them or her since that instance.
Yeah.
So he's telling the truth? I don't know how to convey that.
Hey, with my crit, does it vibe like Sosei has any major other things he like really, really, really major things? Like maybe it's not this subject, but there's still plenty of secrets.
The fucking snake in his body.
Yeah, I was about to say, the fucking
I
demon
obviously I out of character no, but like
Yeah,
yeah.
in this moment with that crit. Yeah.
Yeah.
in this moment. I mean, yeah, other things he wants to say that are crucial or he thinks are crucial. Sosei really wants to talk about, the snake in his body, the whole Oni thing. If he could say it and live, he'd want to say everything.
Carry on.
Thank you for letting me know, Sosei. Letting us all know.
They gave you this method of contact. Why? Was it to make a deal, or did they give it to you with the intent of you joining them?
I was a little, not even a little, I was very out of it that morning, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
I think she recognized that too, so it was pretty short in her giving me the scroll and then leaving. I assume it's because they want to further convince me to join them, but I can't guarantee that. That's just a thought.
This does give us a chance to meet with them and perhaps negotiate. It also gives us a chance to meet with them and spring upon an ambush.
This was also an idea. I'd only been holding on to it while thinking about getting back my contract. I just thought if it was a possibility, it couldn't hurt to also include G and try that. If we have to do one or the other.
We should get
It's
this
fine.
contract.
I'll look at Hayato.
What do you think you will trade them for your contract? Because they are not going to give that to you for free.
I know.
So, consider this. Not only do you need something worthy of that contract, something that they are aware is highly important to you, but also including G in that arrangement increases the price of what you would potentially owe tenfold, because you're laying your cards open that he is important to you and that we are aware of his value.
I know.
So either you must have something they desperately need and would be willing to trade both things for, or you will walk into a trap with any kind of arrangement with them.
I know. The order of things that I know they want of me are incredibly short. And the only other thought I have is Kitsune using it to track them rather than simply including him in the deal. But I don't know. It's just something I have. I'm not much of a planner.
Let us sit on this information in the coming days until we meet Yuthro's dragon. Perhaps something will come up of it, or we all may consider something. But I think this plan needs time to form, and we should not rush it.
He'll nod.
I imagine I do not need to make myself very clear when I say if they ever approach you again, you are to inform us.
I will.
Immediately.
I will.
Very well.
That was it for him. I think he'd just start packing things up. Unless.
Is there anything else that needs to be said? Or...
Not
Well,
currently.
Not tonight,
No.
I don't think. At least not for me.
No, not I could think of.
You know,
Alrighty. I think we can end it there. That's alright.
You had so much planned.
It's okay.
Meanwhile,
Right.
I had a list of a few things. We didn't get to
Got
the
to
first thing,
none of that.
but that's
do you guys
okay.
have anything you want to do at camp?
Anything you
I'm
want to do
so
at all
excited.
before I fast forward?
I was so excited for dreams.
That's it.
Okay, you can dream other times.
Ah.
Well, rewards.
Hey, why?
Words.
Bye-bye.
Start with role playing.
Mitsuki. Damn.
I kind of want Minsky to have MVP. I don't know.
I'm willing to give both. The fuck? Why does it gotta be one or the other?
You're so true. You're so right.
Actually, no. I'm changing my answer. Otto.
Oh,
You stirring the pie? Good shit. I liked it.
I was gonna vote you, Terrell.
who's my RP going to?
It was a nice moment between Aoto and Mitsuki.
I'm on Mitsuki personally.
And then it very quickly snowballed. I'm gonna also vote Mitsuki.
Think it's like that go to Mitsuki then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Dambo?
Look at her. Those points to spend for fucking lie telling. My reading, my bad. I can tell it.
I do need to start building up my Amaterasu again.
God, I can't believe we
Yeah.
both submitted 8. It's insane.
It's so good.
Later, I was gonna send Tyler 12 points, and then he said 8 before I had the chance to press enter. I had it. typed.
Oh my god.
I was gonna
12
send 12 points
To boost Mitsuki?
to Bruce Mitsuki. Yes.
No, that's hilarious.
Insanity.
I should be defending Sosei, but me, the player, I want to see the world burn.
That's
Drop.
full support of the gods behind Mitsuki. Next for Woward, I could do MVP.
Myself? Selfishly.
Fuck you, Mitsuki.
Mitsuki.
Absolutely valid vote.
Out.
Oh, blush.
What are the requirements for MVP again?
Whoever you thought was the most valuable. I guess usually people don't vote for NPCs, so maybe a player.
Oh, damn, I'm so sorry, Tyler. It was fucking Sachiko. She gets it.
Sachiko is the MVP for sure.
Actually, for that one little moment.
Mm-hmm. So fucking funny.
I'm gonna also vote Alto.
Damn. Crazy.
Two Mitsuki, 2 Alto, 1 Yutaro.
Mm-hmm.
Suffer. Nobody gets it.
No! Sam, divide it! I don't care. Someone get the point.
I stand on business. I'm sorry. I definitely initiated that conversation. I definitely make that happen.
Did
I don't know what to
great.
tell you.
You did so good.
Stand on
And
your
I
shit,
respect
King.
it. I respect
This is
it.
funny.
Right.
I loved everyone. If I could give best role player to everyone here, I would.
Honestly, yeah, best role
Yeah, I mean,
player is
yeah.
hard. Literally, that's a hard one. Everyone was on there.
That one was hard.
Yeah,
What's his
I just
MVP?
really, I just really think where Alto put himself and the things he said were kind of key.
I was gay. Crazy.
Ayato is the reason that did not, a duel did not happen.
I could give it to Alto. Go ahead.
Damn! Damn! I'll take that.
You stirred the pot, bro.
And I will give those 4. I'm
Oh my
saving
God.
those 4 points. I assure you, Mitsuki. I will be
Jesus.
game playing in the future.
User did crush it though.
He did.
Which
Creative solution.
Creative
goes
solution
to
is
Uthro.
That's Uthro like it's not even fun.
Was that really all that creative? I said,
Yes.
listen, I'm gonna tell the truth, and if I die today, I die today.
And what other
tell the
creative things
truth.
happened?
Real.
But it wasn't the truth.
It was a lot of not the truth. But that's
It was a
okay.
lot of not the
A lot of
truth.
words.
I guess that is true. I did lie a lot. Yeah, that was pretty. You know, I will give it to myself then. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
Yeah.
Creative solutions.
I think for a second, like when I was like, Sachiko would probably have things to say. Earlier in the conversation, I was gonna have Sachiko be like, "Wow, Yutaro, you're great at lying."
Oh my god.
No, because the way like I was hearing him talk about shit, and I was like, "Wow, so many things are being said," and my brain's forgetting if they're true or not. I don't know anymore.
You see, here's the thing. I'm playing like Yutaro is only twisting what he knows, right? Like Yutaro doesn't even know the full truth. He has been also misinformed. So I'm like, off of what Yutaro believes to be true, he doesn't really need to lie that much because what he's been fed is like what he's saying.
It's a lot.
I want to say 80%. Yeah.
He really took the Spider Clan have my contract and fucking ran with
Yeah.
it.
He is
Sprinted.
with like he heard the Spider Clan had anything to do with Sosei's family getting murdered, and he said, "All right, Sosei, I already knew that wasn't your fault. Now I know that's not your fault."
Yeah.
Like,
It's so
I know we're just gonna
correct him.
full send that. Yeah, full sending that misinformation. So Yutaro believes he's telling the truth for like 90% of what he said.
So fucking funny. I'm a man. Anyway, Yutaro.
Is that Yutaro? Is here anybody
Yeah,
say
get
anything
that
else?
shit, Utro. Get that shit.
Much love, much
Thank you
love.
so much for-
Appreciate it.
Also, creative solutions, even if it's not quote unquote creative solution, you were very creative in a lot of your telling of shit too. I think that honestly should count in its actual execution. You always have such a weight with fucking words.
Yeah, you crush
Thank you,
that
thank
shit
you.
every time.
You can tell him a DM. Thank you.
The
Shit.
DM comes out as a player.
Cries myself to sleep. One day.
One day I'll be a DM.
One day it'll happen.
I'm looking forward to that day.
Bushido's.
Oh, shit.
This will be a fun one to argue.
I think I'm only getting one of these, self-admittedly.
I'll be surprised.
Itro, definitely get Amaterasu's.
Much love.
If there was ever a time for this one to be the
Mhm.
I think you need to change your Tsukiyomi's Bushido.
Yeah,
I think you need to change that one.
I wasn't sure if we could.
Either. I just work here.
Where are they? I'll change it.
Sure. So maybe you could change it if you ever get your class changed. That would seem fitting. Like a big character thing. Or maybe with a level up with the ability score improvements. It would seem like a fair time to do that.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll think about that. Because every single time I'm like, Cersei is actively doing the opposite of this at all times. But I'd say Yutsura definitely gets Amaterasu, Cersei definitely gets Amaterasu. Say you'd probably get compassion. Slight reach, but I'd give that.
Woohoo.
Everything else I don't really see if anyone has any arguments.
Nope.
What is it, a D4?
Yeah.
Alright. I've got arguments. There's no way I don't have Amaterasu. Fucking, I literally set that up and fucking warned her very specifically with the mindset of I'm informing her of the danger. I'm also recognizing this can implicate me in a lot of fucking raids. It's a little bit of a reach, I recognize it, but it's a good reach.
I think for a very roleplay head, because it's very like indirect
Yeah.
of being like I'm kind of embodying this, but towards somebody else, trying to be like, hey, you should do this.
It was almost very much this, hey, here's the outline of the situation, here's what you're walking into. It was very much not for me, and I will say that, but it was sharing what I've learned being with this group.
I think that's fair enough.
Finger guns, I've made my case.
Hell yeah. It's fitting.
I wanted to argue for Tsukiyomi's courtesy. Because, like, upon learning that she was being lied to and the truth of everything, she's like, okay, bring Sosei out here.
Yeah.
That's fair. Though, earlier you did, like, realize that Yutra was lying to you, and then you just kind of, like, walked away and didn't bring that up for a while. Which I think would go against the sort of swiftness here, but I think in that instance specifically, I think that's fair. You can have that.
Hey.
You don't gotta worry about me. I got nothing, Chief.
Yeah, those enjoying his soap opera.
Yeah, Hayato's just watching the chaos unfold, and he's like, "Who's gonna die before we get anywhere else?"
Ain't even make it to Scorpion Clan. Motherfucker's
I
already drawn.
know.
Oh God.
Right. God damn you, Utero. Speed running this shit.
I can't afford to have another magistrate be out of the loop, and then some bullshit happens, and we gotta go Pikachu face. Wait! I can
But did
explain.
it have to happen right then and now?
Yes, because he likes her and he wants her to not be mad at him.
Oh, you
Insane.
No.
He's a puppy. He's a puppy.
It's Sosa's having such a nice night, and you're talking about cash me outside. How about that?
I don't know. What
Yeah.
goes around comes around, so. I don't know.
I think
It didn't have to be that night.
the problems are always with the women that Utero are interested in. I think the common denominator is him.
You're
On
so
Women's Month.
right.
During Women's History
You're
Month.
so right.
Crazy.
Sosa's just gonna have to
Wow.
torpedo that relationship too.
I think it's alright. I don't think you need to torpedo that one.
I think Yutaro made himself as unlikable as he could. All things considered. He said, I'm gonna lay it all out. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it is, word for word, bar for bar, except for like 2 bars that I'm gonna cut out. If you want to kill me, you have enough. You have enough of a reason to try to kill me right now. Let's see what happens.
I mean, Sosa was also more than ready to be like, if you kill me, a snake god's gonna enter the world.
Okay, but he didn't. He didn't say that at all.
Because she didn't square up.
That is the okay.
Look, we'll get there.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, to
That's
be
the
fair,
one thing that Hayato's so pressed about. He's like, of all the things you didn't share, that's the one thing you decided that was not important to fucking say. The only reason that you're fucking alive right now.
another thing with that, I guess, for Sosei is that, like, Sosei, when Hayato brought that up to him at Iwashizu, I remember Sosei being like, could that be true? And, like, Sosei, of his knowledge of his contract, he knows that it's not, like, a name contract.
No, yeah.
Not like
he
any
knows
sort
that's
of
a lie.
contract. Yeah, he knows that that's a lie, but he just didn't say anything when Hayato suggested that. So there could be a chance that if he said that to Mitsuki, Mitsuki could read him and be like, that's a fucking lie.
God, Hayato's going to kill him when he finds out.
That's why he never told him.
Sorry.
Yep.
Never find out.
Mm.
No one knows that. Not even Auto.
Aldo
he's
doesn't
gonna-
know a lot of things. He's
Yeah.
pretty pissy right now, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot Sosa has kept in his chest, and that's probably one of the things he will take to his grave.
Alto voice. What do you mean you didn't tell anyone you had a huge mental freak out and were cornered by the Spider Clan? Are you on fucking
Yep.
Because
Everyone
pushed
didn't
past
like
it
that.
so fucking fast. Everyone pushed past it so fucking fast.
Like,
You
they were like, hold on, the Lord's trying to speak to you. Say thank you.
Yutaro kept his mouth shut, just like, excellent. Now let's come up with some ideas.
Oh, we're gonna. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, if anyone presses him, like, did you know about this? He's gonna be like, I found out yesterday.
I'm
I
on
thought
the
he was
same
gonna mention
page.
it last night. I told him to bring it up. And he said, I'm gonna tell him after they slept on it. I said, all right, that seems fair.
Mhm.
I don't know, that seemed valid to me.
Where's Kimiko when you need her?
Alright, well, I'm gonna cut the
God.
stream. That'll be all for this episode of Samuraising. New Moon.
Bye.
I
Bye-bye.